So today I'm going to show you a really cool recipe on how to make your own coconut oil deodorant. And the last video I showed you guys how to make the mineral salt deodorant spray. And while that recipe is great for everyday use, this one is really good for, like if you're an athlete or, you're exercising a lot, or maybe you just sweat a little bit more than everybody else. This recipe is really easy. You don't need a lot of ingredients, and they're all very antibacterial, antimicrobial, and they're really going to help control odor-causing bacteria. So what you're going to want to do is get your ingredients together, and today I have aluminum-free baking soda, arrowroot powder, vitamin E oil, coconut oil, and you could use any assortment of essential oils, and I have 5 of them, but I'm making the Thieves oil version, but you could certainly just use 1 or 2 essential oils. So the first thing you're going to do is measure out 1/4 cup of baking soda, and place that in your bowl. There you go. And then you're going to do the same with the arrowroot powder. So 1/4 cup. And I don't recommend using cornstarch because I find that cornstarch is really irritating to the skin. So I just don't use it at all, and I find that when I don't use it, I don't get any irritation. Some of you may get irritation with baking soda, and if that's the case, then I would just use a little bit less and then use a little bit more of the arrowroot powder. Or you could use a little bit less of the baking soda and use a little bit more of the coconut oil. And it will be a little runnier, but it'll still work really well. This recipe actually isn't really going to be a solid deodorant. It's going to melt and solidify depending on the temperature of your house. So it will have to be kept in a jar and probably shaken or mixed before each application. Okay, so now we have 1/4 cup baking soda, 1/4 cup arrowroot powder, and then we're going to measure out, if I don't get my hands too oily. Let me get my recipe here. The coconut oil is going to be really great for moisturization. It's really antimicrobial, and it really helps to fight odor-causing bacteria. So the coconut oil really is pretty much the one you're going to want to use. And if you find that you don't like the smell of coconut oil, you can use the ones that I think they're just the refined version. The refined version of coconut oil, it's not going to have the odor of coconut. And I just added some Jason vitamin E essential oil, and this stuff is so soothing to the skin. Plus it acts as a natural preservative, so this stuff is really great, and I highly recommend you use it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is add our essential oils, and for this recipe you're going to want to use 20 to 24 drops of essential oil. And like I said, you can use a single essential oil, or you could use 2. In my case, I'm using 5. And the formula I'm using is called 4 Thieves oil, which supposedly dates back to the 15th century, and it was used by grave robbers during the era of the Black Plague. And it kept them from contracting the Black Plague, so pretty potent stuff. And I'm going to be using that today. So the first one we're going to use is going to be clove bud essential oil. and I am going to add 8 drops. The clove smells so good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, I might have gotten 9. That's okay. And then we're going to do 6 drops of lemon essential oil. Woo, that one comes out fast. It smells good though. Let's see, 4 drops of cinnamon bark. Got to be careful with these ones. Okay, and eucalyptus, 3 drops. And then you're going to do 2 drops of rosemary essential oil. And then you're going to just stir it up. And this is just going to create kind of like a thicker paste, but like I said, as you're mixing it, you're going to know if you're going to need more coconut oil or not. And for this one, it looks like I'll definitely be needing some more. This is what happens when you don't measure very well. So let's try 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Actually need even more. Let's try 4 tablespoons. Oh crud. It never fails. Every video I'm making a mess, it seems. So the consistency you're looking for is going to be reminiscent of like a thick paste. So this one is thick, and it is spreadable, so you don't have to worry about that. This one you're not really going to have to worry about, you know, putting it in any kind of tube, because it does get soft like this. Like, this is room temperature, so if you're putting it in anything fancy, it's probably not going to work as well, because it's probably going to liquefy or separate. But yeah, it looks like 4 tablespoons of coconut oil is perfect. Like, this is the perfect consistency. And it smells so good. This stuff is awesome. All right, so there you have it. A really easy, simple deodorant recipe that really works. It really gets the job done. I've been doing strength training lately, and the salt deodorant really didn't hold up to the amount of sweat that I was producing. So this stuff does. So if you're an athlete, sweat a lot, work out a lot, this stuff is perfect for you. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me today, and I really hope that you join my website and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. My website is holistichealthherbalist.com, and I will leave a link below. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.